Hey guys! Today's video is going to be focused on the new year, kind of a New Year's resolution video, or like my goals for 2017. I know I've already done a video like this, I think I entitled it my 2017 goals. I did that at the end of November, but this is a more thorough kind of video on everything down to a T, what I want to achieve in 2017. The other video was quite brief and I'm actually not quite sure why I uploaded it. I think I was just kind of desperate for something to talk about on a video. But yeah, this video is going to be all about 2017, a new year, new possibilities, new opportunities, a new lease of life. I love New Year. Every January I get so excited because a new year, you never know what's going to happen. Like this year, no, it's 2017 now, so last year, 2016, I never in my life could have predicted all the stuff that happened in 2016. Like, from global issues such as Brexit and Donald Trump, crazy stuff happened, and not even just that. That kind of stuff doesn't really amuse me, but in my life as well, I have been on a roller coaster this year. Last year even, I keep saying this year, it's 2017, it's a new year now. But yeah, I have been on an absolute roller coaster 2016, but I've had ups, I've had my downs. It's been probably the most mentally challenging year for me, but also the best year for me in a lot of ways, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So yeah, I'm going to start by recapping on 2016. I started 2016 as a student at Coventry University. I was in my second year studying dietetics. At the beginning of the year I started it being swamped down with tons of coursework that I had over Christmas. I was just a typical student. I think I was back home until the 5th of January. I was here. And then on the 5th of January I think I flew back to Coventry, back to university to continue my studies and stay at my uni. So 2016 started pretty normally. I was just a normal student, living a normal student life, had lots of work to do, attended classes, attended seminars, went to the library to do my work, went out and got drunk a lot. Just a typical year, not much different to my first year at uni. But then in February things started changing a little bit. In February things started changing a little bit and I started to have some issues on my course regarding my social media. And if you know me, you know that I adore social media. You can just tell from even me having a YouTube channel, obviously I love social media. But yeah, in my Twitter account in particular, me promoting veganism and things like that, my lecturers had an issue with, and I was called in for a meeting, and that was a big shock to me. So yeah, and then as time progressed everything kind of mellowed out a bit, but then there was an issue arisen again, and well, pretty much, I'm not going to talk about it too much. If you followed my channel from the beginning, you may have watched my I got kicked out of university video, so if you haven't watched it then go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. But basically 2016, the middle of the year, the unthinkable happened to me. I never would have predicted in a million years that I would get pretty much kicked off my course. Yeah, it was a stressful time for me, I'm not gonna lie. I was not in the best mental state for a couple of months, like the month before it when the whole process I knew was happening, and a couple of weeks afterwards were a really hard time for me mentally. I was really confused, like what am I gonna do? My whole life is messed up. Yeah, it was just really hard. So that was the major down part of the roller coaster, as people might say. But then, from then on, things started to get better, and I'm really at a point in my life now, I feel like the best that I've ever felt in such a long time. 2016, even though I've had some really low lows, I've actually had some of my highest highs in 2016. I've really found myself as a person. I've discovered so much about myself, so much about the world. I've learnt so much about spirituality and health, and yeah, it's been a really, really good year. I know I'm being really vague here, and you're probably watching it being like, tell us more, what do you mean you found yourself? But yeah, it has been a really good year, and one door closing has meant that many more have opened. If I didn't leave university, well, if I didn't get kicked out of university, then I would have been continuing on a path that wasn't right for me and that I wouldn't have enjoyed, because I wouldn't have had the courage to just make the decision to get up and leave. I would have been too scared. I wouldn't have had the balls to do it. I'm not saying that everyone should leave university, that there's more out there, that university's boring. No, it's not. If you enjoy your course, then keep on doing it. Like, everyone's life's different. But for me personally, I think everything happens for a reason, and dietetics, I was not meant to be a dietitian. Even though I've learnt some very valuable knowledge from being on the course, from studying nutrition and diet, it was very good 2 years, and I did learn a lot of useful information, but it just wasn't what the universe had aligned for me. It wasn't my path. So since coming out of university, I've moved back home, which I never thought would happen in a million years. I'm really not a home person, and even though it's not the most ideal situation for me at the moment, it's happened and it's for the best. And I think it's really funny, the universe works in really weird ways, because in my head I'm not in the most ideal situation right now. I'm not, well, as society would perceive, I'm not in the most ideal situation. I'm at home living with my parents, and I'm not really sure what I want to do with my life. I don't have a set point, destination, like end goal that I'm reaching. I'm kind of like, my head is all like open to everything. Yeah, my head is a bit, I wouldn't say I'm confused, but I'm relaxed. I'm just at peace with where I am. I'm enjoying the moment. I'm enjoying this point in my life, which I think is really important, just for general happiness. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the now. You can be happy now and in the future. Be happy now. You can make plans for the future, but enjoy life right now. Because otherwise, you're going to get to a point, you're always going to be waiting for something else. Oh, I'll be happy when this happens. I'll be happy when this happens. Why don't you just be happy now, enjoy life now, and then you can always be happy. You don't have to be happy in the future. You can have both. So right now, I'm working a full-time job, so I have a good income coming in for my savings, because I've discovered that I really want to go travelling. So although I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with my future, I know I really want to go travelling, so I'm saving up for that right now. So I have a full-time job to facilitate that, which is amazing. I've been doing a teaching English as a foreign language course online since the beginning of August, so I've got that, and I'm really enjoying that, because it's not only letting me develop new skills, and I'm learning new things, which I really enjoy. I really enjoy learning new things. I'm the kind of person who likes to know everything, so every time I learn something new I'm like, yes. So yeah, I'm doing that, which will allow me to travel. Initially that's why I chose to do that course, because I knew that if I can teach English as a foreign language, then it's a really, really good way to be able to travel the world, because English language teachers are very, very high demand in lots of countries, basically every country apart from England. Even in England there's lots of foreigners living over here who avail of English language teachers, so it's just a really good skill to have, really good qualification to get you places. And I'm also doing an internship with a company called Keep Fit Kingdom, and where I basically am a blogger slash journalist. I write articles for them. I produce one article once a week, so check out Keep Fit Kingdom if you want. So yeah, that's been my 2016. It started not so good. Well, it started boring, it was level, and then it went way down, and it gradually went up and up and up and up, and now it keeps going up. My mental health has skyrocketed. Like, just being at uni, my mental state, I don't know, it was just kind of sailing along there, like going to my course. Like, I enjoyed learning some stuff, and other things I was like, it's not really me. But yeah, now I'm so happy because I'm basically doing everything I want to do. I have a day job which I enjoy. I have hobbies on the side which I really enjoy, and this YouTube channel is progressing as well. I'm slowly gaining followers. I see this as a hobby at the minute. I just have everything in my life that I really like doing, and I have good friends around me at home as well, which I'm really appreciative of. So yeah, that was 2016. I'm going to wrap up 2016 now. Wrap it up, put it in a box and set it to one side, because that is the old year. I really don't believe that you should dwell too much on the past, but look back on it and be thankful for all the lessons that has taught you, because even if you haven't had such an eventful year in 2016, there's still lessons there. Even if the whole year has been bad, well, bad, so-called bad, what is bad? Even if it's been a not so pleasant year for you, there's been lessons in that year and lots of things that you can take from that year and apply them to go on about your daily stuff in your new year. So yeah, let's talk about my goals for 2017. So I've actually come very prepared and written out all of my goals on this lovely whiteboard here. I feel like a teacher, like doing a teaching tutorial video. I need like a stick or something to point. I don't think you can read this, but it's okay, it's not really for you to read, I'll read it out to you. So, in fact I'll put it over here because it's maybe a bit of a distraction for you. So, my first goal is to develop my physical health and fitness. And I want to get back into a consistent fitness routine, because I haven't followed a consistent fitness routine since coming home from uni, because it just hasn't been something I haven't been able to do, and I've been all over the place finding routines from changing jobs, and I have like TEFL work to do and just other things to do, but it's not really an excuse. And this year I want to make time. Everyone has 24 hours in a day, so I have an hour at least to do something fitness wise, to work out, to go for a walk, to do yoga or something. I have the time, and there's no need to make an excuse. So yeah, I want to improve my physical health and fitness. And okay, so I'll show you this. So what I've done is I've written my goal in black, and then underneath I've bullet pointed like smaller goals, like steps to achieving the big goal. So I'm going to develop my physical health and fitness by having a consistent fitness routine. That is the main bit. But I also want to put on muscle. So to put on muscle, I'm going to do weight training. I want to get more flexible. So in order to get more flexible, I'm going to do yoga twice a week on my days off. Sunday and Monday I'm going to go do yoga in the mornings, and I'm going to do stretching every night after I work out. So that's going to improve my flexibility. But I also want to improve my cardiovascular health as well. So I'm going to walk, and then I'm going to start running, and I'm going to do cycling, because I think it's really important to not only focus on one aspect of physical health, like muscle building. I think it's really important to have balance in your body and just work on everything. So I want to improve my muscle composition, my flexibility and my cardiovascular health, just for a really well-rounded, well-balanced fitness regime. So the second one, my second big goal, is I want to practice yoga frequently and improve my competence in yoga, and ultimately just become a yogi, because I love yoga and I follow a lot of people who are on Instagram who always post beautiful yoga poses, and I'm always so like in awe of how their bodies can do that. And I'm always like, I just really like the idea that our bodies are capable of so many cool things, And yeah, yoga is something that I've been wanting to get into for a while now. I did it back at university. I got into it and I went to a few yoga classes, but yeah, it's something that I want to get back into and I want to improve. There's lots of like basic stretches you can do and basic like vinyasa flows and things, so I think I'll start by doing those, and then I'll build my way up to being able to do like really cool poses. So yeah, so I'm going to achieve that goal by firstly doing morning yoga sessions on my days off work, so that'll be Sunday and Monday, and then I'm going to gradually progress to longer sessions. So I actually do my yoga according to yoga videos by a girl called Yoga with Adrienne, that's her YouTube name. So she has loads of videos for beginners and for intermediate and for advanced, so I'm starting to do the beginners ones at the minute. She has like short videos like under 10 minutes and then 10 to 15 minutes and then longer ones that will go all the way up to an hour. So I'm going to start by doing the short like under 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes videos, and then gradually progress so that I can just build my tolerance up. And yeah, then ultimately I want to learn how to do the complex really cool poses. My third big goal is to eat greens daily. Now that might sound like a silly goal and a really easy goal, but it's something that I struggle with sometimes, because I'm quite a sweet tooth kind of person, so sometimes it's even hard for me to eat more than one savoury meal in a day. So if I do eat a savoury meal in a day, then I have to make sure I get greens, because greens are just really, really good for you. They're a good source of protein. They're a major source of protein on a vegan diet, so greens are really important. They're high in fibre and just high in lots of vitamins and minerals, and I'm all about getting all that health and getting all those nutrients, so greens are like one of the best foods you can eat to nourish your body. So I want to eat more of them, and the steps I'm going to take to do that is I'm going to make sure to incorporate greens into every savoury dish that I make, whether it be like a stir fry, like you can just add greens in, or curries, just like throw greens in. I usually do that anyway, but I need to make more of an effort. If I have a smoothie, I'm going to put greens in it. I've even made savoury porridges before where I've put spinach in like a blueberry and banana porridge, which tastes really nice. So yeah. My fourth big goal is to learn new things that will enhance my consciousness. That's a bit of a mouthful, so I'll say it again. I want to learn new things to enhance my consciousness. I'm continuously talking about spirituality and being woke, being awake, and when I say that I mean learning things that society is kind of hiding from us, learning things that society doesn't generally teach us or want us to know about. It really empowers me and makes me feel good to like learn new things, and I think it's really important the more of us open our eyes and not just take what we're taught by our current education system as the gospel. I think it's really important to develop your own knowledge and form your own opinions on things based on all the knowledge, because a lot of what we're taught at school and a lot of what we're taught from our family are biased opinions, and yeah, I think sometimes we're just given information and we just accept it for what it is. But since going vegan, I've been able to look at things and kind of see through and make my own judgments on things, and I think about a lot more about what people say to me. I question things a lot more. Like take for example me going vegan, it's not like it's kind of going against the grain according to society, going against the grain according to my social circle, going against the grain according like to my family's beliefs. And the whole reason that I went vegan is because I educated myself, I learnt the facts, I watched the documentary, and I realised, why are we eating meat? It's horrible, it's an animal holocaust, we're killing sentient beings, where's the compassion? There's no need for us to kill other living beings just for pleasure, for food that we don't need. It's just greedy, it's horrible. And animal agriculture is killing our planet, and for health reasons as well. All of the major non-communicable diseases can be prevented and possibly cured by following a plant-based vegan diet. So from educating myself, I've been able to make the informed decision to go vegan. And you can apply that to lots of different situations in life. Yeah, I just want to keep on learning new things to enhance my consciousness and to not be another one of those sheep in society. I think more people really need to just take the blinders off and really see the world for what it is and what mankind has done to the world. And we're basically living in a society where the people in power, i.e. the government, have conditioned us to be sheep walking around with blindfolds, blatantly obeying all these laws that are just, in the grand scheme of things, they don't matter, in life. I don't know, I'm going to stop rambling on. So yeah, in order to enhance my consciousness, I'm going to finish reading my book, A New Earth. This is a really good book. It's all about the ego and how the ego kind of makes us do things. Our ego kind of pretends to be us. But yeah, it's a really, really good book, and if you want to create a better life and if you want to be absolutely mind blown, then this book will probably change your life. You have to read it. Yeah, I want to read all of Eckhart Tolle's books. That's the author of Power of Now. He has some really, really good books with really great reviews. That are, apparently all of his books are just absolutely will blow your mind. So if you like to have your mind blown, then you should probably read his books. I want to just keep on actively researching, so watch YouTube videos and watch documentaries, and being in vegan Facebook groups and things, I find are really, really good sources of information, because people share documentaries about just really interesting topics that a lot of other people wouldn't consider talking about, that other people would probably think are a bit weird and a bit loopy. I'm a bit boring, a bit geeky and hippie-ish, but it's the stuff that really we need to be learning. Forget about learning maths, forget about learning algebra, whatever. You actually need to learn about the world and about yourself first. So yeah. Okay, big goal number 5 is I want to learn, and I need to learn, how to edit YouTube videos properly. It's about time. I've had my channel for ages. I think I started in May, so June, July, August, September, October, November. I've had my channel for 7 months, and my videos are always pretty much unedited, or that tiny amount of editing goes into each one. I don't have any editing software. I just use the YouTube's own very limited editing bit before you upload the video. I've tried to download Windows Movie Maker, but for some reason it won't download on my laptop. I have this Lenovo laptop. It's like a notebook kind of thing. Yeah, these are my vegan stickers. Thanks to my friend Rosalind and the wee Brambles donut one. But yeah, it's a Lenovo IdeaPad, it says here. If any of you know why I cannot download Windows Movie Maker on this laptop, then please let me know. Or if you have any recommendations of software that I could get on that laptop, preferably free or super cheap, then I'd be forever grateful for that, so please comment down below. So yeah, I was thinking the steps that I can take is to try out new apps and software, and maybe watch some YouTube tutorials on how other people edit their videos. Something I'm really keen to learn. A really good skill to have as well. So yeah. Big goal number 6 is I want to continue to practice the law of attraction and positivity. It's something that I've discovered this year that's really improved my mental health and my outlook on the world. I have a law of attraction video where I talk about it a little bit, so you can go and watch that if you want. But the law of attraction is basically thinking in a way that gets you what you want, not thinking from a perspective of like lack, like not thinking I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this, but like thinking the opposite, like I'm going to have this, I do have this. And yeah, I'm sorry, I'm probably not explaining it very well, but you should go watch my video on it. Yeah, and the steps I'm going to take for practicing the law of attraction and positivity is just to be grateful every single day. I have a diary and I've started writing one thing that I'm grateful for every day, just writing it down at the end of the day. It can be something so small like I'm grateful for something that someone did for me, or something someone said to me that day, or I'm grateful for having running water, for a roof over my head, for delicious food, for the finances to be able to have internet, anything. And I'm really practicing trying to turn negative thoughts into positive ones. Like all of us, it's conditioned into us as part of the ego actually to have negative thoughts about situations, about ourselves, about other people, and really I'm really practicing trying to turn my negative thoughts that pop into my head and think, no, there's no need to think like that, and turn them into a positive thing. So yeah. Number 7, seventh big goal, is I want to identify and silence egoic traits, which has stemmed from me reading that book. If you haven't read the book, A New Earth, then you're probably gonna be like, what the hell, what do you mean identify and silence egoic traits? Like, Shannon, you're just like away of the fairies. I'm really sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I want to acknowledge my egoic traits and let them go, because we all have egoic traits, whether it's gossiping about others, thinking something about someone else. Our ego does that to make ourselves feel better, even if you're doing it on purpose or you're not. We all do it. The ego is in everyone, and in the book he says that by being aware of an egoic trait or an egoic thought or an egoic action, just by being, the second you're aware of it is the second that it disappears, the second that the ego has no power over you anymore in that moment. So it's such a good book, you should really check it out. I'll give you another look at it. You can get it online on Amazon, but I just got this in a little bookshop. I think it's called The Works Bookshop or something like that, in Portstown. It says $9.99 on the back of it, which is the publishing price, I guess. But it was actually only $3.99 when I bought it in the shop, and on Amazon I know it's only like £3 or £4. So yeah, I really could not more highly recommend this book. I can't even speak. So yeah, they are my major 2017 goals. So yeah, in 2017, oh, and other things that I have mentioned in my other video, but other things that I want to do in 2017 is finish my TEFL course. It's now January the 2nd, so by the end of January I'm going to have finished my TEFL course and got my certificate, so that's an accomplishment for 2017 that I'm going to have. And I want to keep working on my articles, produce 1 article a week for Keep Fit Kingdom, which I'm really enjoying, by the way, because I learn like new things every day, and I have so much like knowledge about nutrition and about fitness and about good health in general that I even forget about myself, and it just pops up and comes in handy places. I'm like, I know all this stuff, like I really need an outlet to just get it all out and help other people as well, because it's from like online articles from websites like Keep Fit Kingdom that I myself learn a lot of things. So if I can spread that knowledge with other people, then it'd be really fun. I want to keep on working on my YouTube channel and gaining subscribers and gaining views, although it's not all about the views, it's not all about the subscribers. I really enjoy making videos for you guys, and it'll just be nice to have a bigger audience and just be able to share my lifestyle and with everyone else. Another goal in 2017 is I want to go travelling. I'm saving up at the minute, so it depends on finances, but I aim to hopefully before this Christmas have a destination in mind, whether that be through TEFL or otherwise, I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up now. Thank you so much for watching. It's been quite a long video, and if you watched to the very end, then thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Comment down below what your New Year's resolutions are. Yeah, give it a like if you liked it, or a dislike if you didn't like it. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos from me. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!